Hello, I am doing a no bells and whistles video about the election here in the United States. First of all, I'm shocked, but second of all, it kind of, to me, is almost like karma. Well, it is karma, because the DNC blocked Bernie Sanders, who should have been president, in my eyes. Had he won the Democratic nomination, I believe in my heart that he would have been president. Maybe not. Maybe it still would have been the same outcome. But I just think that there was shifty politics going on, you know what I mean? And because of that, because of blocking Bernie, now we've got a man who spews bigoted, racist, sexist, all the ifs remarks and hate. Of course, now he's going to have to try and wrangle it in because it's, 48-48, or I don't know what it is now. I don't know what the popular vote was. I heard that she pulled ahead in the popular vote, but she lost the electorals and blah, 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 which is a bunch of crap. But I think that for me, I was for Bernie. Bernie got blocked, and so I went with the next person in line that I knew I did not want Trump. Okay? And the reason being is because he's never shown anything except for showboating and on all this rhetoric that he's capable of doing anything. You know what I mean? We're going to make it great because it's going to be the greatest thing ever. It's going to be great. It's going to, and you don't even know how great it's going to be. It's just going to be so great. That is not a plan. You know what I mean? I'm shaking my camera. That is not a plan to me. So even though I think that Hillary was kind of in the pockets of the corporations and all that kind of stuff, it's a toss-up. We'll see. But for me, the real damage is not Trump. I think that he used all of that to get the votes from the people he did. Maybe he is that horrible of a person. And I know that, a lot of that was showboated, or I keep using that word, but that was all brought up constantly by, his opposer, by the Democratic community, because they want to show that he's a horrible person, and that's what they wanted. So, some of the stuff he said 20 years ago, he can't take it back, he can apologize, whatever. Now, as far as him being a rapist and all that other kind of stuff, we'll see how that plays out. I just think we're in a dangerous spot because he made it okay at his rallies and stuff and he's endorsed by the KKK, which is racist bigoted group, and he made it okay for people to act inappropriately against other people. Violent, and all the other ways all the ifs. So, the problem is now is people think that that's acceptable, that that's okay. And I'm worried, everyone said this, whatever, and I just don't put anything past anyone, because I never thought a day would come when we would stoop that low, when my confidence in humanity drops like a stone into a bottom of a pit. You know what I mean? I was looking at my phone, sorry. And I'm worried, what's to stop? You know, he told people to go out and intimidate people at polls, to do all this stuff. And we had people showing up with guns and all that stuff. You know, what's to stop in a militia? You know what I mean? And because Trump told them so, made it okay for them to go out and be horrible to other people because they don't like their skin color, they don't like their, you know, their race, they don't like their sexual identity, they don't. It's my sister. Hello? Yeah, let me call you right back, okay? Oh, bye. Okay, bye. So, sorry about that. It's my sister. And I don't feel like editing, so I'm sorry you had to hear me answer the phone. But I just think, because, I mean, what's to stop them from doing that? You know, I'm coming from a place, okay, where I'm going by what he has been telling people. Okay, we're going to get rid of all the Muslims. We're going to build a wall. We're going to block the Mexicans. We're going to deport all the other people. We're going to get rid of the non-Christians. We're going to do all this other stuff. Now, some of that starts to play into me. He can't really overturn. I mean, it's very hard to get marriage equality overturned, and I'm not married, so, but it's a right, you know what I mean? It's, you start taking away people's rights, and he's going to have to make good on some of those promises, because otherwise, he's going to, you know what I mean? So, why, I'm worried for my safety, you know what I mean? My first gut was to immediately start researching where to migrate to. Like, I think everyone checked out Canada because it crashed their immigration site last night. I also tried New Zealand. I know, like, Norway and all those are comparable. It's just... and then my other gut was like, well, that's not very patriotic of me. You know what I mean? I should appreciate my country, even though that it's made a horrible, horrible decision. I saw a meme today on Facebook that said, worst day in American history. Now, this is subjective, but worst day in American history is 9/11. Second worst day in American history, 11/9. So we'll see where it goes. I just think it's very dangerous. Not only that what he's done, but who his vice president is, who is a horrible, evil, demon person with that almost crashed his entire state's economy because of that anti-LGBT bill that he secretly signed in and stuff like that. So it's like, I don't trust him. So even if something were to happen with Trump, with his court cases or whatever, that would get him impeached or get him removed, or I don't know, he had a heart attack or whatever, and then we have Mike Pence, are you kidding me? I just think we've turned back the wheels 200 years. You know what I mean? We've taken a huge step back. And not that I was totally into Hillary. Like I said, I'm not totally into her. But at the same time, I think the fact that she's a woman and being a president would have sent a huge message of positive stuff. She has said she's with a lot of positive stuff, even though she's, you know, changed her mind. But you know what I mean? We all change our mind. It happens every day, and I don't know why politicians are held to some other, oh my God, she said that she hated this and now she likes it. You know what I mean? It's, people learn. They learn through their life. We learn on our paths. So, like, i.e., I used to be Witch Boy Columbus, and now I'm a vegan witch. Because I've learned down my path. My path has changed, and that's incorporated. And so I'm a different person than I was last year, or 2 years ago, or 3 years ago. I'm a huge different person than I was 10 years ago. You know what I mean? 10 years ago, I was in a nightclub every night performing in drag. So it's like, you know, I'm totally different now, and I don't... This is all me thinking out loud while I'm talking, so I'm sorry if it doesn't get... have little moments of not being cohesive, but I'm really worried, because with all of this hate that was spewed during this election, time. I'm just worried that people are going to try to enact that. You know what I mean? Take away human rights, deny climate change, not work on the earth, lynch me, you know, take away gay rights, take away race rights, because I'm not Christian, because I'm a free-thinking individual that uses the label witch, because I think that everyone else is brainwashed, and I think on my own. I do my thing. I know what my spirituality is. I don't need much labels. I have adopted the label witch, but that's because I'm me. I'm trying to be me. I know my sense of right and wrong. And now, are we going to go back to the burning times? You know, is it going to be safe for me to have a YouTube channel? Is it going to be safe for me to have Facebook channel or page and Twitter and link all my spirituality in my comments? Because now that we're highly tracked, does that mean some crazy is going to get... I mean, it's always been a possibility, I guess, but now it's kind of been okayed. You know what I mean? That's what I start worrying about. It's been downhill since Bernie lost, and I'm scared about the future. Because we've got 4 years at least to deal with, and 2 more years of... but the problem is we have to remember, or that's not the problem, the thing that we need to remember is the power is ours. It's ours. They can't go against the people. We can either stand up, i.e. the indigenous people in Standing Rock right now, stand up, protest, fight for our rights, let them know that this is not acceptable. If something is not acceptable to us, you know what I mean? If rights are trying to be taken away and stuff like that. They need us. They're a lot fewer than us. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, like, you know, war or rebellion or anything. I'm not saying any of that. But I'm just saying, let it be known, you know what I mean, that the power is with the people. And the problem is that the people have become so reliant on this imaginary system that they've been told that is the way, that they're afraid to stand up for themselves or do what's right. And if you're one of the people that think that none of what I said is wrong, then you need to rethink your life. I'm sorry. Yeah. And I try not to have aggression towards other people, and I try and understand that everyone's going to think a little bit differently. But I would just always, for me, my happiness is me. It has nothing to do with what you think you can dictate to me. If you don't like what I portray or whatever, then don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be gay. Don't be a witch. Don't be vegan. Don't be environmentalist. Don't be, you know, whatever. Be an asshole. I don't care. But, I mean, I do care. I would like people to see the light. But at the same time, no one's telling you to do it. I mean, we kind of are. But mainly about, like, the gay... I mean, if you don't like gay marriage, if you don't like gays in general, then don't be gay. Don't have a homosexual sex. You know what I mean? I just don't understand why people think it's their responsibility to tell other people. You can teach people. You can show them, hey, this is another path. And if they say, no, thank you, respect that. Okay, well, this is how I'm going to live. Fine, you live that way. Go live in your little crazy bubble. You know what I mean? And I'm sure that you probably think I'm in my crazy bubble. But my way of life is to try and not impede on yours. Give, get. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling, and I'm just going to post. So if you have any questions or comments, please let me know in the boxes below. Also, check me out on my Facebook page. There's a link on my channel, Twitter, Instagram, all that. I've been a little more freer with my posts. I've been trying to not segregate this life, my spirituality side, from my normal life, where I think it might be socially unacceptable. I'm just like, I'm middle-aged and don't care anymore. So I'm just going to say my feelings. And if that offends someone or they unfriend me, guess what? They unfriend me. You know what I mean? A big woo. If they think I'm crazy or I'm lost my marbles or what have you, I don't care anymore. Everyone that I'm in direct contact knows who I am as a person for the most part, and I'm just not going to hide it anymore on social media and segregate my life into all these different things. You know what I mean? I will try and always keep this channel about this part of my life, my spirituality, my way of thinking and stuff like that. But everything kind of strays together. That's probably why I haven't done much with my gaming channel, and I never do anything on my drag channel because I don't do that anymore. But we've got to battle again. Unfortunately, you think you get comfortable and you think, oh God, finally everything's going okay, and then we like I said, 200 years step backwards, and now we've got to be on our guard and make sure that people know it's not okay to be racist. It's not okay to take away rights. It's not okay to pollute the earth, and the climate change is real, and all of that. So anyway, let me know. I'll talk to you soon. Blessed be.